Hello everyone. So I just wanted to go over a couple things regarding my personal situation. So the reason I haven't been uploading .hack videos is because, as I said before, I'm having that awful pixelation issue that results in this bucket of bolts I call a computer not having enough power. I've gotten something that can suit my needs coming in, but it won't really be here until towards the end of the month, from what I've been told. And yeah, before the 28th was the time window I was given, and other than that, there's also the matter of setting it up, which I anticipate is going to be a big to-do. So, once again, I sincerely apologize for stopping so abruptly, although I suppose after beating Kubia was a good place for me to stop in such an event. So, I just wanted to get back to recording in Maya, and now then, one of the things I noticed I had extreme difficulty with in one of my other meshes was the fact that I used the weld tool. I think I used it pretty accurately in this case, but in the other case I thought I was pretty accurate too, and it still came out all wonky. So I really can't guarantee that this thing is going to come out in one piece. Yeah, so first things first. What I want to do right now is make absolutely certain that this thing is attached correctly. I was making a brilliant cut gemstone in this, and what I did was I welded two circular planes cut out from a cylinder mesh, and I used the merge the combine objects tool and the append to polygon tool, and it came out totally wacko. Like, most of the faces were totally disconnected. I couldn't get them to connect. It was completely psycho, and it just fell apart on me overall. So I redid it by this time extruding from a cone, and that came out a lot better. But I've already crossed that bridge with this model. Like, I've already combined it, so if you're in hell, the only way to get out is run right through it. So let's get to that, shall we? So I've got my whiskers, and I got my signature Vulcan splatter ahoge right there. Now, what I want to do is sculpt the back of my head. And I think the way to go for that is to do kind of what I did with the whiskers. Again, I really didn't think this through well at all, and I really only started recording this video because I wanted to give you guys a status update on what's going on with me, because I thought it was only fair, but I didn't think much further than that. I'm really not all there when it comes to making these videos, I've noticed, but them's the breaks when you're a spirit of limitlessness. So then, right, extrude. What we want to do for that is pull this out a bit, yes. Yeah, it always pays to start with pretty basic shapes and then go for the super complex stuff later. And I've been thinking, and maybe tessellation isn't such an undesirable fix. So I am going to clean this up after all. Oh dear. Even the parts of it looked clean to me. Apparently the cleanup proxy disagreed on that. Oh well. So another thing I'd like to do here is just sort of okay, that looks all wacko, so... Or maybe not. I think it's really all just a matter of, making sure this ain't so bumpy. You know what? I really don't like this. I'm just gonna start over. If I want this to be even, then I'm gonna need to select the whole thing. Just want to make sure that I've just got what I want selected. Yep, there we go. Now then, Alright then. So yeah, I'm just making sure that this looks even enough. Yeah. Trying to look this edge straight on as I can. Actually, let's try a side orthographic perspective. That oughta... yeah. Looks good, but... These faces right here look a bit... You know what? I really don't like this, so... But then... Yeah, so what we want to do here is... Fuck it, we'll select everything before moving it. No, not like that. That's... And what the hell? Why did I... Oh. Yeah. No, that's no good. Doesn't work well enough with my extrusion selection. I think this may be a job for edge translation. But that doesn't jive well with everything else. I may have to select the whole ring. But not the front. That won't work. Yeah. That looks like the way to go. Alright, I want to make sure that it's a side perspective 1, and then 2, I'll just wireframe it. Oh. There. That looks good. Although it's come to my attention that the whisker geometry seems a bit off between the two sides. I know total symmetry has that uncanny valley effect, but keep in mind this is just a statue with a vague likeness of me. I don't have to concern myself with how organic it looks. Just to make sure I'm extra precise. I know I seem somewhat anal retentive doing this, but better safe than sorry. Oh, come on, did I really just... Yeah, there we go, vertex mode. Oh, poo. I think I did something undesirable. Yeah. Definitely got that out of whack. I don't know what I might have done with my mouse while I was being clumsy, but... These three-dimensional hands on this body... They're just not very nubile. I can barely hold the mouse the way that I am. And let's see, I think the bottom one is off too, like that. I'll turn the face geometry back on once I'm done fretting over this. Man, I'm just such a stickler for this kind of order. I'm loath to call myself OCD because I know that I have friends who legit struggle with that for real. Actually, Roland struggles with that for real. So I'm in no need to appropriate his condition. He really doesn't take well to people appropriating shit either. So yeah, I know better. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Crud, it's all topsy-turvy. Yeah, I just want to make sure that my extrusion is correct as well. I think that's sufficient. Let's turn the shaded display back on. Yeah. Now, one thing I'll do let's get these moved out a little bit. Oh dear, but that totally warps the... Yeah, I can't make my faces too wonky. So yeah, what I'm going to do for that, yeah, is, there, that looks much more solid. And one thing I'm going to take advantage of, though, I'm going to need the cutting tool for this one. Yeah, is, get my ears out a bit. Gonna need wire for this one. Yeah. I may not extrude them right away, but it'll definitely help me in the future. Yeah. Screw it. Of course I can't wait to create one of my most recognizable features. So what we want to do here is extrude again, and then... Huh? We want a thickness of maybe 1. Nah, that's way too big. Those ears are of the mnemoniform rabbit, not fox. Totally not true to my memory type. Gonna have to... To a data organism, memory compatibility is everything. can't turn them in. Right. What I have to do here is collapse individually. Yeah. Again, wireframes are my friend here again. That's really weird. It's only showing... Ah. So they are properly aligned. Good. Could have fooled me. Yeah. That's a lot more symmetrical than it looks head on. Anyway, it's getting late on my end. So I think this is where I'll stop. Once again, I'm terribly sorry that things turned out this way, and I promise that I'll get back on top as soon as I can. It's getting awful boring, actually, not having any games to play in front of all of you. So, I mean, I could play them on my own, but I really would rather have those adventures recorded. Well, alright. Once again, thank you.